You feel far, don't it?
What's that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of far. Like having to reach it.
Is it? Nah, it wasn't always like this.
Yeah, it has always been like that.
I wouldn't know, I guess. Well, if it's always been like that and shit, it don't matter then. It just sound like that's what we do over here on the Grow With Us podcast. Welcome back. How are you doing? How y'all
Episode
doing?
5, Cinco.
Episode 5. Before we get started, I just want to say, at the time of this recording, we are at
It's episode 5, and it might be posted on
Cin-
May 5th.
Cinco de Mayo. If it's posted on May 5th, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Well, it might be. I don't know. That's
Drink Coronas and Modelos, and you feel me? Even though I don't know, the Mexicans I know they don't really
they
care
don't celebrate
for,
that.
Yeah, they
that's
don't really
not-
care for
That's
Cinco
not
de
their
Mayo.
Independence Day. They celebrate Independence Day. I think that's in September. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Well, America, do what you do on St. Patrick's Day. Go get drunk. You know what you do. At the time of this recording, episode 4 has 84 views. The Dopest review has 248 views with a comment from Dopest Yola himself.
Tom is.
Episode 3, 190 views. And episode 1, motherfucker. 1 second. There we go. Episode 2 is 140. Connected with B Snacks, 93 views, almost close to 100. And the first episode is at 201 views. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, because you could be watching all these other podcasts, but y'all actually watching this one, leaving comments and feedback and everything. Continue to do that. We appreciate it. We read and reply to every single one, even the little hate ones, but we never give y'all like full energy or attention, because I know that's what you want. Bored ass. What's the word though? What you been up to, my boy? How you feeling?
Shit, chilling, killing, ain't drug dealing, popping, pilling.
Hey,
No, I'm
hold on now.
just kidding.
Hey.
Nah, but I literally just shot. Probably like an hour ago. I just finished shooting a connected episode. I shot it with Candy. She's part of the Homegrown community. It's the community I'm in on Instagram and whatnot. And it's a good community. But yeah, I just shot. Yep, shout out to Candy. I just shot a connected episode with her, so that'll be getting posted. That'll be posted before this comes out. So if you got the time of watching this, guys, make sure you go ahead and check out that connected episode. It'll be episode 2 with Candy. It's a pretty good one. I'm just going to keep building on, keep doing those episodes and whatnot, getting talk to different growers and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying to get the podcast rolling and stuff like that.
I feel it. I'm glad to hear it. Like I said, them truckers coming sooner than y'all think.
It's
It's gonna come with some stuff too. It's not just gonna be a regular little job. Like you're gonna really feel like, oh shit, this is dope. Promise.
They're gonna be like, the truckers.
Come
Right there
man.
on screen.
And
Coming soon to a Shopify near you.
when you get the order, you see like, oh shit, actually it comes with. Yeah, we care about you. But all right, so there's been a lot going on in the world, man. I mean,
Yeah.
in our world, we've been going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Doing news and all that. But in the regular world and everything, there's a lot of crazy shit going on.
What's going
So
on?
I got me a couple topics. I know you got you a few.
Yeah, I got me a few. I ain't really been on like the media and stuff like that much lately. I've been like busy, but so
So I'm going
I
to
probably
start,
might not have seen some of it.
because there's so much crazy shit going on, I'm going to start with some good news, all right? I mean, you guys already knew this, but I guess they had to put it in black and white. Cannabis is now the 5th most valuable crop in the U.S., surpassing cotton, peanuts, and rice. Cotton, peanuts, and rice. And corn is still number 1. But cannabis is now the 5th most valuable crop. Press a button. I mean, we all knew this. I'm sure it's actually damn near number 1 without the, you know, with the illegal sales and everything. But hey, this is no news to us. We already knew that we were pushing, we were moving with aggression everywhere in this community. So I'm glad to hear that they're finally recognizing that maybe we should hurry up and legalize this.
I almost forgot. Fucking now with you saying that, like I've been seeing a lot of things about like cannabis in general, like as far as like the crops, like what it like them saying. Remember like the last episode we said it covered they had they had what damn I got it. They had like it lowered the legal rate. It lowered the prescription drug use. It lowered the legal use of coming in from Mexico and stuff like that. And now it's saying like it lowers all this other stuff and whatnot. They just like find out new things, but of course they still trying to do research and find the bad in it and whatnot. But this is,
can't stop, won't stop. You ain't stopping shit.
With that though, I think I seen something and it makes sense. Like the reason why taxes and stuff are so high, it's like because it's like at the entry level. Not everywhere it's not federally legal yet, but at entry level, they're making it like super hard. They're making taxes like super crazy. They messing with people like the Jungle Boys and stuff like that on these taxes and just going crazy on everybody with taxes. It's because like they want to like break them down as much as they can. So by the time it goes federally legal, they ain't really got no back to stand. They ain't got no backbone. They ain't 10 toes down no more. They either done sold their licenses, or the few that had like a great plan and the few that were resilient enough and like had motion going on to withstand the drought and withstand the pressure and stuff like that and became that dominant. Those people make it, but a majority of that's like the 5% and like the other 95% that got crushed during the taxes and all that. They had to sell their licenses and stuff like that to the people and the corporations like the, you know what I'm saying, like these not nicotine, these tobacco companies, because you know they're trying to ban cigarettes and stuff like that.
As they should. You know, history repeats itself. I know you heard that before. You know, if this was like 100 years prior, it would be moonshiners and bootleggers. And you see the ones that actually stuck in there, they're the big ones that you see with the commercials and shit like that. But it'd be crazy to think there wasn't a bunch of alcohol brands that jumped ship when the things wasn't looking good. But the ones that stood the test of time, you know what I'm saying? And plus, what you just said, I don't believe that personally didn't happen back then too. Like I know for a fact they were pushing them bootleggers and all that stuff out because they knew they were about to legalize it. So for all we know, some of the biggest brands we know of was probably started off the fact that they pushed somebody out, bought their license, or bought what would have been their license if they stuck with it and just built their brand, and now we drink it on like podcasts and shit like that.
Yeah, like that's insane to think about. Like a license, because you know anybody can just buy the license from somebody and whatnot, and the license could have been passed through 3 people, and them 3 people were unsuccessful, but that 4th person done turned up.
What if they would have seized? They would have seized all the person's property, like they're stealing everything because they've been bootlegging this liquor. And then they say like, all right, we're gonna throw him in jail or whatever, and we're gonna auction off his shit so that we can get back we can recoup all the money that he costed people for not paying taxes and doing this illegal stuff, whatever their logic is with that one. Right? Somebody buys the property, the steal and all that shit, but they got money, so they just let it sit there. When the word comes out, hey, it's federally legal. All right, y'all go over there to the still that I bought, go get it cracking. He already got like a bunch of he left his recipes right there. We gonna fuck around and use it and call it blank blank. And then 100 years later, we drinking it, we watching commercials, and like that's America's beer. It's possible.
Yeah.
Just stay in there, Jungle Boys and all the other ones. Y'all could be America's weed one day. We know we gonna be there.
Yeah, they with that you seen that? I seen that Bill Gates. He has like the most. He owns like in the U.S. I don't know about the whole entire world, but he owns the most farmland. Period. Don't do nothing with it though. He just owns it. It's not like he out here trying to save the planet. Well, not that he's publicly said or anything like that. That from what I didn't do too much research on it, but from what I've seen, But it's crazy to see like somebody like that, one of the richest. I think he's like top 5 richest men in the world, if not top 3, whatever. He owns the most farmland, and land is power. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like maybe what he does with that land, who knows? Like, what if he becomes like, he like buys out all the farmland, and then it's like nobody able to like grow unless they lease the land from him or
Yeah.
rent it from him, or it just he takes it all over and he just decides to make like some huge monopoly. Like, nah, I'm gonna control all farming.
Or he buying locations that he knows going to be worth something in a little bit. Like, for example, what was it? A couple years ago, I saw a YouTuber saying Austin, Texas is going to be the next hub. They were like, there's a lot. There's supposed to be an Apple campus coming here.
Texas land's
Teslas
pretty
and
cheap.
shit. Now, Austin, Texas is one of the front runners for like the fastest growing economies and stuff. They would have bought property back when. But if I was watching the video and decided I wanted to listen to him buy property, I would have definitely made my money off it. So that's probably what he's doing on a wide scale. And plus, since he's buying so much, the people who gonna buy it from him, real estate developers. So they got a bulk deal like, hey, you got to buy fucking 50 properties from me. We're gonna do a $500 million deal. Let's do it. And he bought all that shit for like $100 million or some shit.
Yeah. He got, I think it was like,
Nah, that girl.
I forgot the exact amount. I think he got like, what is it? He got 242,000 acres. He owns 242,000.
That nigga trying to own
Yeah.
the earth.
That's the size of Hong Kong, almost the size of Hong Kong.
That's fucking crazy.
I don't know how, like, but to think that, that's a, like, just to think, I'm not even going to say what I think it is. I was going to say country or.
I mean, Hong Kong got 1 billion people at least.
That's crazy.
Right?
To think that something's like that big.
I know China got a
Plus.
couple billion people. I think Hong Kong got to have at least 1 billion in there. So if they got 1 billion, I mean, he got land that could, hold 1 billion people if it built up.
Yeah, motherfucker, he turned up. Or he could be doing something crazy with the land, like building like.
He probably build some crazy shit, and everybody else shit finna be like Section 8 houses. Everybody else, I was about to be the projects.
The purge.
You don't live in the Gates community? You broke.
You're broke.
As fuck.
So broke ass out my
Type
face.
shit.
Oh, you ain't got no land? Get out of here. I'll let you rent some for a small price of $1 million.
I mean, you be a fool to think that's gonna be affordable housing. Shit.
No.
If you living there, that mean you might know him or some shit, or you know somebody who knows somebody who know him. That type of money. All right, so let me. I'm gonna alternate it. I'm gonna give you a bad one, but it's also a good one. Nearly 100 pounds of fentanyl found in Oakland. Oakland detectives recovered 92.5 pounds of fentanyl at locations in Oakland and Hayward. That's 42,000 grams that were headed to the streets of the Bay Area. This could have potentially killed 500,000 people. 100 pounds of this shit? What the fuck? What's going on, man?
Bro, what is up with the fentanyl shit?
I don't know.
Well, you can say that about everything. You know what I'm saying? People always want something that's better or stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nah,
too much anything is just bad.
Most of the people who actually doing fentanyl, like that's like a whole different like thing.
Yeah, but
these are for the plugs.
Yeah,
that's
it's a lot of people
cutting their drugs and shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that's just like
That's terrible.
cutting it with it just to make it stronger or whatever. And people accidentally OD because, you know what I'm saying, the cut ratio was wrong or whatever. And the fact that just a small amount, like, I don't even know, it's like it comes down to like nanograms. So that's
Fuck that.
dead like flies.
Tired.
That shit crazy.
What you got for us?
I got a few things. I seen.
Don't play with pills, y'all.
So this is a weird one. All right, so it's all gonna come. I'm gonna put a few together because I've seen a few different things. If somebody kind of expressed something to me. So remember we were talking about the monoliths.
Yeah.
Monoliths, and that's for those of you that don't know. That's the those random little alien type fixtures, the metal memorial type things that were popping out of the ground and just like magically disappearing and appearing or whatever. And they're like in like Washington, Oregon, just California, just random parts of the world, right? That just like went out. That was like around before the start of COVID, right? Or was it at the beginning of COVID?
Yep.
Because I remember it coming up and it was like, oh shit, aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like who or somebody placing that, but they said they were like too heavy to remove or something like that. And pretty much like it's just like supposed to just pop up out of the ground randomly. And the fact that they say they disappear randomly, right? The moment they appear, why wouldn't they surveillance them? And
They
watch them
definitely
until
did.
yeah, right. So they shouldn't.
There's not nothing we know about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should know like, oh, it just randomly disappeared. It's like y'all should have had it on video when that thing like went back into the ground. It shouldn't have been no like I don't think it was just like instantly it popped back into the ground or disappeared. Like I feel like it slowly went back down.
Technically, if the case of it just randomly popped up out of nowhere, it's possible it could have went back wherever the fuck it came from. Somebody could have came and got it. But I mean, I feel like them folks that's supposed to know what's going on know what's going on. They're not going to tell us. But here on podcasts and all that other shit, you can build a conspiracy out of nothing. That's what everybody does. They just build conspiracies using, context clues and different hypotheses and shit. So that's what we finna do, right? We about to make a conspiracy theory?
Yeah, I mean, like, do you...
It was aliens. Aliens came. Well, I won't even say came because some of them are already here. Aliens put them there, but it wasn't on some like just to scare you. I feel like they put them there as like you know how we do we put I think it was Australia or some shit. They put that one thing to watch the Earth so they could see how the Earth is going to die over time, like the box and shit.
Oh, bro, I was about to say a satellite.
No, something like that though. Pete. All right, so they put them little monoliths around the Earth so they can gather information, and that's why they took them. They're like little flash drives to them.
Oh,
So they're like, oh yeah, this planet is they fucking everything up, but they got resources. They got a couple more years. We could fuck with it if you want. All right, we're gonna go look at other planets. We're gonna circle back if we want to stop with this one.
Yeah,
type of shit. For all we know, I mean, we talked about the Eternals last movie. What if it was one of them big ass aliens in the middle of the planet? And that was just like his teeth and some shit.
Boner.
What in the world is wrong with your mind?
For real.
Imagine that.
I mean, that's pretty unfortunate.
But did they ever pop up in somebody's house? Or was it just
Nah,
it was just random places, right?
Didn't you say there was? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. But there was one in the middle of some desert in like Cali or some shit. I'm pretty sure. And
it's just crazy how they didn't like just pop up through somebody's house. Earthquake don't spare nobody. But for some reason, those like specifically popped up in a. I mean, well, there's so much open land and stuff, but like it could like I don't know. That'd be crazy if it just popped up in somebody's shit. Like imagine you sleep in your bed, next thing you know, your ass getting slung up to the ceiling and shit.
Fuck no. Would you tell? Who would you call if you see some shit like that? Like a monolith just pop up in the crib right now. Who we supposed to be telling it to?
Ghostbusters.
I'm talking about real deal. Like right now, are you calling 911 for that?
Shit, after I figure out how to move something for.
I'm trying to tell you, but you know what's crazy though? All right, so you gonna call 911? The cops they send out here gonna come over here and look at it like
lost as hell.
I've never seen nothing like this, boss. And they gonna call somebody. Next thing you know, them folks that don't have no names on that badge gonna come over here and be like, "Hey, I can't stay here no more." What you mean? Because now this whole shit gonna be something. Then they probably gonna tell the news, "Oh, this whole complex burned down," type shit, and then it's gonna look like it's like boarded up the whole time they in here with a lab. They testing it, scraping it, this shit, trying to see what come off.
Licking it and shit.
It's adamantium.
Touch it. Would you touch it?
In my crib?
Like if one just popped up right now, say we doing this.
If it's in my crib,
monolith pops up.
It's my house. Yeah,
would you touch it?
Yeah, it was in my house. It's mine. Like this is mine now. I don't care. Fuck that.
You gonna gain some like emotional feelings to that bitch?
No, nigga. I'm place monetary rights on it.
Monolith.
This shit on my land. If you want to take this and study this,
how much you think they worth?
Enough with it for. I'm telling you, call NASA. I'm fine whatever number that's on Google. I'm calling NASA. I'm like, yo, I got something y'all need to see. This is the gift shop. Put me to who you need to talk to. Put me through because I got something y'all need to see. Hey, 100 M's, come get this at my house.
And next thing you know, FBI, open up! They hear it.
By that time, I'm gonna have a full file full on Reddit of everything.
Everything, every YouTube videos posted out there.
I told NASA about this, and next thing you know, I'm in jail. So hey, call Kim Kardashian. Somebody gotta fuck with me.
Skeet.
No, don't call him. Leave him out.
Bro, hold on. Speaking of that.
The kid's initials on his neck.
Oh, it's the initials?
Yeah.
I thought it was the whole names. Either way, it's like with the initials.
What the fuck is going
with
on?
Initials, he could just be trolling, and it could. I'm gonna give him benefit of doubt and say it could be like his actual mom or his RP his dad, but it could be his dad's.
Man, that's some kids. Man.
But yeah, like the fact that like, cause yeah, they got them weird ass things like east, west, north, face, south, whatever.
Northwest Saint. There's another one.
Northwest is the oldest.
Northwest is the oldest. Saint is the boy. Wasn't there? Like, isn't there another one?
Gene, yes. I'm not sure. I think they do got 3 though.
Yeah, they got 3. I don't know what the other one is. Well, you know.
They probably got a monolith in their crib though. Them kids probably be playing with them. That's probably why celebrity babies grow so damn fast.
Never know.
Fucking monoliths. They harvesting the power.
They
All celebrities
adrenochrome.
are fucking aliens.
I mean, that's actually that's like a conspiracy that exists. That they are reptiles and shit. And the world is run by reptiles, and Mark Zuckerberg is a reptile. But I don't know if we're supposed to talk about this right now. We only got a couple subscribers. They can just easily snatch our channel real quick.
Nobody knows them.
Let us get like a couple 100,000 subscribers or some shit, then we'll talk about it so y'all notice if something happened.
Hey, tell us what y'all think, man. Y'all believe in aliens? Y'all believe in these?
Don't put that in my comment section, please. We just got this channel, bro. Please.
Hey, look, don't say the word, but just be
say
like,
reptiles if you go say some shit.
Just say yes or no.
Reptiles or something.
Oh shit. Motherfuckers like aliens. See too many comments on my aliens. Motherfuckers pop up.
We're gonna delete our shit.
What? That's when that motherfucker FBI open up is coming.
All right, so I'm going left. I'm going all the way in a different direction with this one. All right. So we talked about superheroes the movies and shit. There's been there's gonna be a new Marvel film.
I know what you're talking about.
Assume it's gonna be about the El Muerto superhero. I think he's like a lucha libre based type superhero.
Nacho Libre.
And he's Mexican, I'm pretty sure. And he kind of like resembles Bane. All right. Guess who got booked?
The dude from Superman.
Bad Bunny is going to be El
Bro, he in every movie. I seen something different. I just seen something about Superman though. The Superman guy. He coming to Marvel too. Oh, he playing Captain. Forgot, but
you know they got
Bad Bunny is in he was in Narcos. He's in that movie with Brad Pitt.
So it's gonna be his. It's about to be his year.
He was in something else, and now he in that. He getting his acting out there. Bad Bunny, bye.
He's about to be one of them. I feel like he's about to be like, you know how Rihanna went to cosmetics and shit, got a bunch of money off it, and like
she did some acting.
She might do some. She did. I think she did. Yeah, she
was in that movie about aliens. Fuck, she an alien, bro. She about to have an alien baby.
Well, you know.
Damn, Ree.
He's gonna have braids.
Come on, Rue, boy.
That's your favorite song? All right, hold on. This was a good one too.
I did steal her album though from Walmart though. That Red album.
You stole the Rihanna album from Walmart?
Yeah, this girl I was talking to at the time, she wanted it, right?
That's weird. I mean, hey.
She wanted it. She ain't had no aux, so I was like, let me just snag it. I snag it. I put it in my thing. We go out, right? We leaving. She don't even know I got it. That alarm go to ringing, right? I'm like, because I guess they got like a little white thing on the inside. That motherfucker ringing, but I'm playing it cool. I ain't steal nothing. I ain't buy nothing. I ain't grab nothing. It's on her, right?
That's what you call risking it for the biscuit. You are a goofy.
And then they were like, because the lady seen us buy something, so she was like, she was like, oh, we just stopped. We like, I'm looking confused, right? Playing stupid. She's like, oh, y'all are good. Yeah, you good. It's just going off. Probably your purse. I'm like, nope, it's probably my nuts.
You had it on your nuts?
Yeah.
This is so fucking terrible.
We get to the car. She put whatever she had in there. I pull that bitch out. I'm like, here you go.
Oh, you're so romantic. Yeah, I thought y'all was Bonnie and Clyde. Goofy ass. Stole a Rihanna album from Walmart. This is crazy. What else you got over there before I give another one? I don't want to keep giving them back to back.
Nah, I got some more weird shit. kind of like the alien shit, bro. So, you see how there's water in this bottle?
Yeah.
And you know how everything's made of like molecules and shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there's a chance that life as we know it could glitch and then the water could fall straight through the bottle. Or my hand could pass straight through the bottle. Because, like, there's a chance because my molecules might line up the right way and it might just pass straight through. Same thing, like, say you about to get in a car accident. Call back. And say the molecules and everything just lined up perfectly and you just pass straight through the building. Right?
Yeah.
Because think about it. Now, it sounds like I'm just saying, like, oh, like my hand could pass through each other, blah, blah, blah. We all seen Magic. We seen Chris Angel and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But think about it. Your hand, you can go through water, right? You, like, if it was, the bottle wasn't here and I'm just, like, playing with water, my hand's just going through it. But if it's frozen, my hands can't because the molecules change.
So, in essence, you're saying
I'm woke.
Just with randomly your molecules can change and you can liquefy and be able to pass through things.
Yeah, just that we might say we go to dap each other up, right? And then we just miss.
Like, damn, but did you do the liquid thing again? You gotta stop doing that, man. I don't know where that came from, but hey, I feel what you're saying. Shit,
No, but I was just thinking.
Hey, I'm with you. Well, mine's not gonna be as mind bending on that one. And let us know what you think about that in the comments. All right.
The comment could fall through the comment section.
Could fall through the comment section. Fall into another video. Damn. We'll go to the next video and we'll reply to it there, I guess. But then leave it on that same video so it can hit back to the other one if that's the same case. So you can just comment on all the videos and it'll go up. Anywho. You ready? Mm-hmm. This one kind of hits close to the community, so to speak. Experts warn against mailing cannabis in light of recent DEA ruling.
You've got mail.
Earlier this month, the DEA acknowledged that cannabis seeds are in fact legal products under the provisions of the 2018 Farm Bill as long as they contain less than 0.3% THC. They qualify as hemp, right? There was an attorney who's reading the DEA's letter. He said, to everyone who's out there saying this is one simple trick to marijuana, please hear me. It is not. This is not what this is. You can mail it. I would assume that you can. I just want to be very clear about this. So what they're saying is the DEA is trying to basically classify, like, when you send the seeds and shit, you're sending marijuana. But because they have 0.3% THC in them, that they fall in accordance with the 2018 Farm Bill and shit.
Yeah.
There's another way of some bullshit going down. Because a lot of these shit just be novelties. You know what I'm saying? Some people actually collect these seeds and stuff. They don't be planting them.
Well, because you remember the previous thing we covered about that same thing was anything like clones, because pretty much anything that's not in flour is going to be less than a 0.03. That was like in episode 1, I think. Mm-hmm. We talked about that, where they said is like as long as it's less than 0.3, you're good, which all seeds are. That's just now they going back against that. I guess because when they released that, they probably started getting a lot more, like, they probably put out there, and then like a whole bunch of people just started sending them, and then they caught it, and it was like, damn, they just upped the sending. Now let's go back and say, nah, fuck it, you can't send them.
Yep, because their argument is like, yeah, it's that now, but once they grow it, it's going to be 40% THC and all type of shit. So they're cheating and all that. But hey, you made the rules, we just followed, and now you're trying to move the goalpost. You can't do that. You fucked up. And why are we even still trying to do this? Like over there in Texas, there's like a senator or some shit. Matter of fact, I'm saying his name. Texas Senator John Cornyn. It's spelled corny with an N at the end of it for a reason. He says he's convinced marijuana is harmful and says it's premature to legalize it. So over there in Texas, y'all got a senator that really feels like marijuana is not. It's just too harmful. It's too harmful and it's premature to legalize it. Like the world isn't ready for marijuana to be legal. even though it's a plan that outdates all of us and everything.
It's been since the beginning of time.
People have been using it since the beginning of time. Different cultures.
They want to bring back dinosaurs though. Some shit that can kill us.
Stupid ass shit.
Some shit that could straight up eat our fucking face off if they real, and fuck our life up.
And you know why they want to bring back dinosaurs? Just to say they did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a reason for them. They'll
bring back dinosaurs before they legalize weed.
They're going to deploy them.
You heard it here first. Dinosaurs will come back.
There ain't no real reason for them unless they're going to open a fucking Jurassic Park. But we've seen that movie.
Oh, the new one better come out too.
Yeah, we'll see that one too. For sure.
With that, like, I get it. They're trying to, like, they find the good and stuff. Like, you know, like they said, with cannabis legalization, there's less illegal importation of cannabis from outside countries like Mexico and so, and also there's less DUIs and there's less of this, less of that. Like, so they're showing the good, but then they're also trying to find the bad. They're like, all right, let's test the THC percentage and the effects of that, and they're just trying to find out different things to test and stuff like that. And of course, the bad is going to always out, no matter how, like, you can have 10 great things about something and one bad thing about it, and they're going to make that one big thing shine like no other and outweigh those other 10s. Mm-hmm. Right? I was holding up 5 or 1, but you get the point. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, we talked about edibles, and there was a father that just got charged because his kid, I guess, got into his edibles and brought him to school. Mm-hmm. Whether they knowingly knew they were edibles or they was just like, snacky snack.
They thought it was Easter candy, right?
And yeah, and they brought it to school, right? And then now you got other kids getting high. And of course, like, you know, like we said, mm-hmm. stuff like that you shouldn't keep around your children, even if you don't. Even if especially if your children know what it is, but even if your children don't know what it is, you know, kids, like, you know what I'm saying? If you were to get up right now and you had some Skittles right here, I'm like, boop, he'll see them with camera footage afterwards, you know what I'm saying? And that's how a kid going to be. Of course, a kid see you with something, they're like, I want some.
I think it's important to treat your marijuana like you treat your alcohol. How people separate their alcohol from everything so their kids can't reach it, none of that other shit. And just because you think that, I mean, she's not going to be able to open the Mylar bag or roll it or eat whatever the case may be.
This not her favorite candy. This not even her favorite candy.
Yeah.
This like, Twizzlers. She don't like these.
It's candy. She going to eat them. Or he going to eat them. So why not move your stuff over to a secure location the same way? You don't want that person, somebody to just eat your shit or fuck with your shit, or if it's alcohol, you don't want your kids to be drinking your shit. So why don't you treat it the same way?
Look. Well, how you think there was the reaction? The kid probably pulled. What was it? Gushers? Cotton candy? Oh, some type of candy, right?
Yeah, it just says some weed candy. Specifically says weed
you know how
candy.
Kids pull like gum at school and everybody wants some? Mm-hmm. That motherfucker's like, you know what? I'm finna get all the clout today. Everybody finna be my friend. Pulled out the Gushers, and all the kids was like, wow, can I get some?
I could definitely see that happening for sure, especially
at 10 years old though. Like a 10-year-old could know.
In the hood,
a 10-year-old could know.
In the hood,
what if that kid was doing
this
shit on
purpose? If a kid
had
some edibles and he said, imagine you at 10 years old, where you was, where I was, and everything. 10 years old, a kid come in and like, bro, I found my mama edibles. It got weed in it.
Would have knew exactly what it was.
You would have took one?
As a kid? Yeah, fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? It's candy. That you like, oh, it's candy anyways or shit. I ain't tripping. And then when you start feeling some shit, you know there's gonna be, even if you know, I'm like, damn, bro, I feel great. Somebody's always gonna be doing like, I don't like this or something like that. You get in trouble, you get caught, and it's the same shit over there. It's just some badass kids that had doing some shit they had no business doing, but that negligence gonna cost your ass. They either gonna try to put him in jail for a little bit or have him on probation on all type of shit.
Now, does it say how many kids like consumed it?
5 students.
5? Mm-hmm. Were they like hospitalized? I mean, I'm assuming they probably
The incident unfolded last Friday, April 22nd, when 5 students at Upper Arlington Elementary School in Columbus fell ill during their lunch period. Upper Arlington police and fire responded to the school where they discovered that the kids had ingested marijuana edibles. So they were probably all just laid out high as fuck. What their eyes were red.
Or they was going back for seconds and thirds at lunch.
Yeah, doing some extra shit. I feel funny, miss. All of them were rushed to the hospital in a wide range of side effects, including hallucinations, elevated heart rates, and nausea. So they all went to the hospital.
They was high as fuck.
Yeah, that just sounds like high shit. One hallucinating, especially as a kid, so he probably seen a bunch of fucking Cocomelon or whatever the fuck thing it is. Like, you feel me? Elevated heart rates. Is everything all right? Am I supposed to feel like this? Pretty normal. And nausea. Your body's trying to reject it because you feel too crazy off it. And plus, you're a fucking kid. You ain't supposed to be eating that shit anyway. So that's why your body doing all that. So it all makes sense, but I feel bad for that. He purchased the edibles while he was in Colorado because this happened in Ohio, and I don't think it's legal in Ohio.
Oh, so they gonna charge him with all types of stuff from crossing the border. Damn.
Interstate commerce. He confessed that he ate the weed gummies on the night of April 21st while drunk and fell asleep. Once he woke up the following day, he placed them in a cabinet before leaving for work and before the child left for school. So I assume the kid went in the cabinet and took them. I don't know. I just know it's not a good look.
What if the kid took it, right? Got high and was like, "Ooh, I'm finna go get these to everybody." I feel like that badass kid. No,
It's possible. It's
I
very
ain't gonna lie. At
possible.
10 years old, I would have knew. I knew what weed was. I mean, but I, you know what I'm saying. Everybody raised differently, but that little kid bad as hell. He probably.
Yeah,
knew.
he probably knew. All right, so I don't got no more. You got news topics left?
I got some just random stuff.
I don't got no topics, but I definitely got.
Nah, I ain't got nothing else really.
I got some.
What's up? Hit me.
All right. So you remember? So this is another callback. We're gonna talk about how I was saying if this was 100 years ago, that
Times will be different for you.
It'll be the damn sure that, and there'll be some moonshine and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So I saw a TikTok about this and shit, but all right. So the DNA and forensic evidence and shit. That's all fairly recent in terms of like history and shit. My mic fell.
Technical difficulties, guys. So I'm gonna take over while my man fixes his shit. So I'm just gonna give him a little quick. What button do I want to press? Fuck it. All right, guys. Fun fact: did you know that today is today, and yesterday was yesterday, and then tomorrow is gonna be tomorrow? I'm just trying to take over and come up with something. All right, but in this industry that we live in, or just the world we live in, this is completely off the topic. So hopefully he remembers what he has to say. But perception, like the perception of things, like whether you follow me on Instagram and you perceive like I'm some big grower or something like that, like, oh, I'm the best grower and you got to ask me for news and blah, blah, blah. Or just like on YouTube, you may think I got my own studio, right? You may think what we got right now, this is literally just a living room. And you may think like I got my own studio because you may see the news and you may see that I use a green screen. So you might think like, oh, they got their own studio and they just running things. Like, no, we literally just do this from the house. We in the living room right now. And then we got another separate room where we got the green screen set up at and, the merchandise and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the behind the scenes stuff, which we'll definitely be posting behind the scene footage. But, I know there are some people out there that may think like this is more of a legit thing. Or just like I may watch a grower or something like that on Instagram and see that, they getting pounds, right? Because that's all they post. But they never post it where they got, 2 grams. Take me, for instance, I had to grow one of my first grows where I got literally only 2 grams, which I kept it transparent. I put that out there. I've already said that plenty of times, you know what I'm saying? That's my past and it's part of my future. It's just who I am, it's something I've been through. And I'm going to continuously keep that there. I'm not going to be faking. I'm going to always stay transparent and be real. Like, I'm not going to hide something just because I don't think it's good and I don't think everybody would agree with it. And in the world we live in, you know what I'm saying, everybody wants to seem perfect. Everybody wants to seem like they're living the life that, you know what I'm saying, that everybody wants. And that's the thing. We kind of like see somebody with something and we want that. We think we can achieve that. And it's not always ideal because I could do one thing and it may look like this to you, right? It may look like the best thing in the world to you, but really behind the scenes, that's the end of the scenes. Glad you guys enjoyed this short commercial break. Back to you.
All right, I don't know what the fuck just happened, bro. It just like fell and now the little C clamp.
I meant to edit it down.
That had to be at least 20 seconds. God
I
damn.
meant to trim it down to just the brain blast part.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I was trying to remember something, I would have forgot by the time that shit said brain blast. Bro, the shit just like gave way, and now it won't like stay. Like Shawty done got loose on me out of nowhere.
Why you don't tighten it up?
I did, bro. It's not tightening up. It's like the little bolt is stripped, so that's why it's like pressed up, looking weird against the couch. Don't worry, we gonna fix it after the episode. But just to go with what he was saying about like not having a studio and shit. You see, we having technical difficulties for real. So, but what I was saying was, so before forensics and shit, could you imagine?
First 48.
Can you imagine being a criminal back then? I'm not gonna lie, I could have dropped the triple double every fucking night. No forensics, you just couldn't get caught. You feel me? Like it's just no matter what you was into. Now, I'm not saying that crime is good, or I'm not glorifying them or anything like that. They would have literally just had to hope someone saw you do something. So it make you think. All these different mob bosses and all that shit that was going crazy in the 20s.
Or bro, when and never got caught.
This niggas out here doing this, have full operations, illegal operations in the age of social media. I think we need to rewrite the history books a little bit. Cause I'm just saying, they was doing that shit back when they had to wait for the newspaper to come out to see that somebody got shot.
Motherfucker been wanted for a month, and then somebody in Oregon just now getting the newspaper.
Nowadays, somebody record the person getting killed and drop it on Instagram before their family find out.
Bro, news is like being taken over by social media. Like social media is the news.
That's
like,
why they lie on the news.
I don't be watching no damn CNN.
I damn sure don't watch.
I get all my news from Facebook.
I get my shit from
A trusted source.
Instagram. Different. I follow so many different pages on Instagram.
You get on there. Oh, the baby slapped somebody, killed somebody. 6ix9ine beefing with somebody, being disrespectful.
Gas prices high.
Yeah,
Fentanyl killing people.
it's all the same shit.
All the same.
Social media just really taking over.
But if you go on the news, what they gonna tell you?
Justin LeBoy.
There's pipelines about to bust. Gas prices going up. Joe Biden don't look healthy. All type of shit. Shit that you just like. I think. Well, we all know that all that shit is dramatized. Like they make sure it's been proven that they make sure that they kind of bend the truth a little bit, so you're more inclined to watch the news because you're more paranoid now. You want to know what's going on in the world. If they really put on the news like shit, ain't nothing crazy happening today. I mean, I come back tomorrow or some shit. I mean, there was a car accident or two and the weather kind of fucked up, but that's about it. People wouldn't want to watch it, but if they get on there and tell you, hey, there's a new epidemic coming out. Somebody just caught the boar flu. It was a fucking wild dude who fucked the boar, and now everybody gonna get sick. Stay out of there. But you only hear like 3 people getting the shit never comes out.
You remember it? Never mind.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was choking on water. I can't swim.
Sounds about right.
Remember the thing you said about the boar? Remember the thing about the horse? Like middle school or some shit we heard about?
Okay, there's one thing coming to mind about a horse, and I don't think that's what you're referring to, right?
The dude that got fucked, or the girl that got fucked by the horse and died?
It was a dude.
Damn.
One guy, one horse. It was a nasty. It was in that little time frame when they did 2 girls, 1 cup and all that other shit.
Bro, speaking of that, I seen this girl on Instagram, right? Grower. She was like growing in jars, right? No.
Don't say it Instagram just in case. Don't say it.
I ain't gonna say her thing because I don't even remember it. But she posted, she had like 2 jars, right? And she was coming up with a name for her little thing. She made like little miniature hydro setups. And she said, 1 girl, 2 jars. And she's like, no. And she just kept saying stuff. And it was all, the moment she said that, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of not clickbait, but it was kind of like one of them things that kind of like kept you entertained to watch the whole entire thing. So I know she was definitely jigging in the algorithm.
That was actually a video too. So she named that shit 2 jars, 1 girl. They would have, because there was a 1 guy, 1 jar, or some shit like that.
1 bottle.
Bro, that was such a wild and just nasty ass time in the world.
Is that, you think that's still on the internet somewhere?
For sure.
Reddit, probably.
Reddit. There's a website. I'm not gonna say the website, but they be killing folks. All the car accidents, like bad, like aftermath and shit. They just put it on that website. You go over there and see all that bad shit. That shit crazy. I haven't looked at that type of shit for years and years.
Okay.
But even now, I'm good on that. I don't need to see that shit. The fucking train accidents, and you see all the people hanging out the train and all that shit.
Ooh, I got something about the trains. Not inappropriate, but did you ever like hear as a kid, like, you know, we always are told like you gonna get pulled over if you got the light on in the car and stuff like that. Were you ever told that like if you stepped on like the train, trying to like walk across the train tracks, like the magnetic something or something like that, and it would like lock your legs in, like it would like close and shut your legs? Or
no, but I am from New York, and they said, well, you can't step on the shits because you can get electrocuted if you stand on like the little rail shits. The wooden part in the middle, no, but like the real rail shits, I believe you can get electrocuted. You're not supposed to go down there.
See, we used to,
and you can get hit by a train, of course.
Yeah. So, speaking, bro, my brother bad as hell. We used to go down that road. We used to put like quarters and stuff like that on the train track, and you know, like the machines that would flatten the quarters out at like arcades or zoos or something like that. They would like flatten your penny out, and it would just look funny. We would put it on the train track, and after the train passed, if it didn't fall off, it would be right there, and it would be flat as hell and just like, you know, super flat.
Yo,
that shit was so cool.
You know,
and we would put rocks. Like we could have fucking knocked the train off the track.
No, no rock. It would have smashed the fucking rock, and the shrapnel could have killed y'all ass.
Oh, true.
You know, it's crazy. Now that you just say that, I never thought about this. Now you just say you put your currency in there, and they send you out a flat piece. Nigga, that's not your same quarter. That was just a random flat piece of metal that was just like the piece of money you put in there. I just thought about that. That is a perfect.
So you think they already had it?
Yeah, they were just filled in there, a bunch of those small.
So we put in 25 cents in there to get like a 1 cent item back in return.
Yeah, 1 cent worth of metal, if even 1 cent, and they got 25 cents for it. That's a perfect ass finesse. Oh man, that's dope. Well, not for us, but like
they finesse too because it shows you the gears grinding and stuff like that. Yeah. So you think it's like, damn,
they're not finna. Because think about it.
Hey, these aliens smart.
What would they get from that? If you put a quarter in and just flatten the quarter, what would I get from that? Or you put a quarter in, I give you a piece that make you think that's the same shit that you put in. Now you got a penny worth of
because it is worthless as hell. Like you don't hold on to them. Like
it's not worth. It's not worth anything.
Damn, I bet now it is.
Like, you know, what, the little thin one?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, that was a piece of metal that was probably less than a penny worth of metal. They were just probably, it was literally chips or some shit that was already built. They flattened it out, made them in circles and put it in the machine. Quarter that. So they had to make 25 cents. 4 of these things that's probably now worth a penny each. Say they're worth a penny each. 4 cents, I got $1 for every 4 cents that I spend.
They be finessing.
That's a good ass little jug. That's crazy.
How much money? Well, they don't. I mean, them probably think they might exist at like a skating ring or fucking
shit. I'm sure.
Well, skating
like
rink,
a Dave and Buster's type of thing.
I always said ring as a kid. Then I found out it was rink.
They still skating rink? Well, I know they're just skating rinks, but they're like for old folks now.
Shit, my homeboy be out there. He be one of them dancing at TJ.
Yeah, he grown and shit though. That's what I'm saying. They be grown folks out there. I don't even think that shit for kids no more.
If you watching this TJ, yeah. I'm on your ass. Freak A. The motherfucker broke his ankle trying to do a backflip on skates. Roll bounce head ass.
Oh, hey, man. I ain't gonna say nothing about that, boy. Shout out to you. And keep pursuing your dreams. I ain't going though. Can't fuck with it.
Oh, I had with me talking about that stuff with the dad, the father that got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
They had so you got like all the food brands like Kellogg's, all the cereal brands and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go somewhere with the cereal afterwards. You know where I'm going with it.
I got one for the cereal too. We might be talking about the same thing.
We are, but I'm gonna get this one out of real quick because now I'm fixated on that. But fucking so like the dad, well not the dad, but like the food brands like Kellogg's, Gushers. Or, you know, all these different food brands, they, like, upset. And they want, like, Congress to do something about it. About, like, of course, you know, it makes sense to do something about, like, people ripping off their thing. Because that stuff with the kid probably wouldn't have happened if well, at the end of the day, if some shit looks like candy, then the kid's still gonna want some candy. It might not say fucking gummy worms or gummy bears, but at the same time, it might look like one or something like that. And at the end of the day, like, ain't y'all stuff, like, trademark and patented and stuff like that, so... Why can't y'all press charges on people, you know, that you catch using your stuff.
Because
Like, I thought
technically, they can't make money off the weed. All that shit is like, you can't really trace it back. Because think about it, the people who are selling this shit in something that, say for example, if it's Rice Krispie bar, by the time you locate that one person that's selling the Rice Krispie bars, there's 1,000 more people doing it.
True.
And your example isn't going to do anything because it's kind of expected. Because you're going to sue that person, if that, and what are they going to show for it? There's no proof of sales for anything unless they have like a merchandise brand and they started your logo with that. But even then, there's no brand big enough for you to actually get some monetary compensation out of that. Because you're a big brand like Kellogg's, your lawyers cost more than what the hell you about to try to get out of these people. So they know, like, all right, we can't stop every single person that's doing this shit. Because I done seen 1,000 different people make Rice Krispies type of edibles and shit. So it's at this point, it's just like, what can we do to make sure that it can't get printed at all or some shit? That's probably what they're going for, because they know they can't stop nothing that's going on over here.
It's always gonna be a bootleg or something.
Yeah, most of the big
weed
brands or marijuana brands, they're all named after something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all know which ones we're thinking of. I'm not even gonna go into it, but we all know they're named after some sort of candies or different things from our childhood, desserts and shit like that. So if they do come up with something like that, then there's gonna be a lot of people that got to rebrand. But unless Versace tripping,
fuck them.
And then the same thing with Versace. You leave us the fuck alone.
Oh God,
that shit don't got nothing to do with you.
Y'all, do anybody wear that shit anymore?
I don't know. I don't be paying attention to that shit.
I hate like singing lyrics because I'll be thinking like, what if like the motherfucking YouTube, like how we said, what if they be like, oh, copyright
Versace. Fuck.
Fuck it.
Go ahead. You want me to bring up the cereal thing?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm not sure if we on the same. We talking about the same one, but this one.
Nope. Go ahead with that.
Okay, bet.
I'll talk about Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay, yeah, we talk about that.
No,
too.
we'll just wait for the next episode.
Okay,
see that shit. They'll see it in person.
Yeah, exactly. Tropicana, the people that make juice, different types of juices. I'm sure they have fruit snacks and different, ventures and shit. They're coming out with a cereal. You like Tropicana cereal? What the fuck? This cereal is specifically created to be consumed with orange juice.
What in the world is wrong with your mind?
May 2nd, 2022, Tropicana is releasing a cereal made for orange juice. The picture will be on the screen. It's called Tropicana Crunch.
We'll try it.
Honey, yeah, we're going to try it.
Content.
We're going to try it. We're going to do a review in front of the green screen super studio that
we just hooked the green screen up a little bit, changed things up. We were running out of space, so we had to.
It looks better now, we promise. Tropicana Crunch, cereal made for OJ, honey almond cereal that you're supposed to throw orange juice in. It doesn't sound good to me. I'm not gonna lie, but I just saw.
I've never even had a citrusy like almond or nut. Pause. I've never had like any type of like trail. Fuck, I want to say the word trail mix. With redacted and almonds. By the redacted, I mean something
raisins.
Raisins. All the components of trail mix with like oranges or anything like that. I've never heard that as a combination, so I don't even think those pair well together.
Honey almond and orange juice doesn't sound good to me.
It don't.
Only reason why I try them because we have a YouTube channel, but this shit look gross as fuck.
Mukbang. What's it called? Mukbang?
I think it's mukbang, but either way, can we just use a different word? Name's so trash.
Yeah, it was always. It sounds weird. Like I think it was made to sound like that.
It's not. I think it's from Thailand. I think
that's what I'm saying. Like the Orient, like the Asian people, Asian descent or something like that. They came up with that, and like I just remember YouTube started doing it, and then people started doing like the challenges, where like 10,000 calorie challenges. But shit ain't that hard.
They all like the mukbang shit is like real big in Asia. When I was living over there, they fucking had the like their YouTubers and shit. that you know how all right. So our YouTube is nothing like their shit. Like of course
It's like different. It's
their shit
tailored.
don't pop up
What
in
about-
our shit.
What about Netflix? Same thing.
Same thing. It's all different.
So like how we get like what's that one show? Squid Games.
No,
Like-
that's Korean. They
Yeah.
they definitely got that.
But I'm saying like you know how like we don't get a lot of that. We
Exactly.
see a few of those.
Exactly. They
But
have
For them, they see a few of like the American.
So you
type
know how we
shows.
have our the shows that Netflix come
Or
out
English
with. We
shows.
like, oh these shits this shit Big Mouth. You know Big Mouth.
Big Mouth.
Netflix comes out with that. But in every
I'll be
country,
watching the fuck out of that shit.
yeah, for sure. Every country has their own shit. Like Korea has a bunch of Korean dramas that Netflix produces that we don't know about. So I don't be watching them shits, but that's very popular for people to watch while they, especially Americans. They love watching the Korean dramas and shit. I was cool on all that. But the mukbangs and shit, there was YouTubers. There's like a lot of like small ass Korean females that have big YouTube channels for eating.
I thought you were gonna say
Copious.
big something else.
That's wild. Copious amounts of food. Like it'll be a table full of food, and they'll just I can only think of one. I don't know her name, of course, but my homies used to be watching her shit. She'll eat a whole fucking table full of food, not even like get full of nothing. Couple juices and shit, and just burping shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her stomach.
Was it when she was doing like they do like the little quiet thing where they're like whispering and stuff, and they like
I don't. She has a mic next to her, but I don't think it's ASMR. I just think it's like
what does that stand for?
listen to me eat. I don't even know.
ASMR.
Asymmetrical relaxation.
That sounds like you're shitting yourself.
I don't know, man. I'm sure that's so far off, but who cares?
Go ahead and comment in the comment section. Yeah, in the comment section what ASMR means.
Or you
If you
can
know,
Google it. I don't
you'll
know.
get 5 bonus points. New high
5
score.
bonus points. 5 bonus points.
Hey, it's better than none, right?
Better than none. For real,
We're
for
gonna
real.
start tallying people with. Hey, we should do that.
No.
No.
This is what we gonna do. This-
No. Do like a thing, like whoever like shows the most. Of course, everybody be showing love and stuff like that, but like pick like a commenter to shout out at the end of the video, like before we close out. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like first one that comes to mind is Big Hurt. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Shout,
what
shout
I'm
out
gonna
Big
pull
Hurt.
up.
It's like
Yeah.
my second shot mentioned him, but damn, now I gotta say the other ones because we coming to the end. We have 57 minutes, but shout out to Tony Brown. Shout out to Medshed. Shout out to Hannah Miller. Shout out to shout out to Dope Ajola. Shout out to Thomas. Thank you for commenting on that video. You don't know how much you're an inspiration, and I mean a lot. And I'm not gonna sit here and fanboy you, but appreciate you.
Orange guts in a Rolls Royce.
Oh God,
Thomas got orange guts in a Rolls Royce.
shroom something, mushrooms and shroom something. He commented.
All you people, everybody
Everybody.
that comments on our videos on the regular, we appreciate you. Moving forward, we're definitely gonna do something besides like just shout outs at the end of the video,
Yeah.
promo codes and all type of shit. Just in the video, so people who watch that specific episode will be able to purchase stuff at discounted rates because they genuinely fuck with us. All of that type of stuff. But
Get ready to buy the hat.
get ready to buy the hat. The hat right there in the middle of us right now. Get ready to buy the hat. The hat's about to drop on the website very, very soon. Probably by the time that this drops is when the pre-order is gonna be available on the website. The hat should be here mid-May because I cut the time in half to what we had to do. So either way, this shit coming regardless. Y'all know we appreciate y'all, but we want you to really know we appreciate y'all. So we can't wait to really just put out different stuff you can really feel like, they fuck with us. Because the giveaways we do giveaways, but we make sure we hit the person up directly because apparently some people be on some shit where we'll put out who won the thing and then they'll go hit up the person and go like threaten them and do all type of other weird shit. Hey man, just because you ain't picked on me, you got to be a hater. Just because it wasn't your time this time don't mean shit. I enter giveaways all the time on Instagram. I don't think I ever won one. But Deuce Farms won one. You know what I'm saying? So that counts as one for me.
Got that. We won a seedsman one. That was like $300 worth of seeds. And, you know, the person that commented to you, you know what I'm saying? Don't remember your name, but I get it. Like, you know, when you don't win something, you feel some type of way. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming into the expectation, like, I'm probably not going to win.
Yep.
So when I win, I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you just come in and feel entitled, like, I'm supposed to win, and you don't, like, for one, that's a personal problem, you know what I'm saying? You should humble yourself and realize that you're not as important as you think you are, and like you're not as deserving. Everybody's important in no way. But I'm saying like you're not as deserving as you think you are. Like you're not just entitled to everything.
You're not
you know
the
what I'm
main
saying?
character in every
yeah,
story.
like you know
my
what I'm
God.
saying. Like
That's
you're
your
gonna
life.
win, you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying. You can't be mad at somebody. Like you can't be mad at us because you didn't win the giveaway. And everybody in this community is super positive, and I appreciate everybody for participating. And for that big giveaway, the 420 giveaway, I already hit up those 3 individuals, and I'm actually sending their stuff out this week, as well as I'm actually doing another giveaway on this channel. So for everybody, how the giveaway works is I've already announced it on the Deuce of Farms page, but for being subscribed to the channel, you get an entry, and for every single video that you comment on, you get an entry. So right now there's 10 videos on the YouTube. That's an entry per. Now if you can comment multiple times per video, that's not any extra entries. That's just extra love, I guess. But for every 1 comment per video, so right now you would sit at about 11 entries, and you also have you also have that, and then it'll be announced around the 14th. So I'll give it 2 weeks, and I'll announce it, and I'm probably gonna do like 3 winners. And I'm not gonna lie, when I tell you this is a decent giveaway, like the last one was really great. Like you can't get better than that. Like I'm gonna eventually up it, but for right now, after doing something so big, like just shipping alone and the amount of stuff, I gave over $100 worth of stuff, and now I'm giving away $100 worth of stuff. I'm letting whoever wins, like these 3 people that win, I'm hitting them up and letting them. I'm gonna show them all the seeds I got, and I'm gonna let you guys pick like which seeds you want. Like I'm like, hey, I got the purple ghost candy. Hey, I got the strawberry cheesecake. All the seeds, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you pick, and I'm gonna let you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let you wild. I'm gonna let you, shop till you drop. So you know what I'm saying? Let you fuck with us.
But either way, we're glad you fucking with us right now watching the video. You could have been watching anyone else's video, but you're watching ours. So on that note, we appreciate y'all, but y'all gotta go ahead and fuck off.